Well, I'm back up under here. Finna pull these injectors, the coils, spark plugs, and see what's going on up under here. Cause it stumbles after it warms up, and I get about 4 or 5 miles. It starts stumbling, then it smooths back out. So today goal is I got new injectors. I already had these injectors for about a year, well, about 3 years maybe. I bought these a long time ago. So I'm gonna put them on, see how they work. And if not, if they don't work, I just had to take them back off and clean the other ones and put them back on. Also, I'm checking spark plugs. I'm really thinking it's spark plugs, even though they only got like 30-something thousand miles on them. But I'm gonna check them too. So I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna remove this out my way. Remove this out my way. Remove the EGR tube. Everything on that side I'm gonna keep on there. Probably remove this clamp out the way so I don't mess that up again, because I did that before. I'm reaching back to doing what I'm doing. Well, I haven't even begun to take them off yet, but I got it open. I took the EGR valve off, all this out the way, and I started to wiggle them, see what's going on, make sure my connections is good. And I get to the last two back here, and they are extremely loose. They should not move like that. They should be as solid as this one, as the first two. So maybe they're not seated all the way or something. I'm still taking everything off because I want to see how my spark plugs look. And I got a bore scope and I want to look down into there. So, see exactly what's going on with the engine and everything. It's just an inspection. That's all it is just an inspection of the engine and see how it look in there, to see if any carbon build up on there or anything. So what I'm gonna do is next is I guess I'm gonna start on this side and then worry about the spaghetti over there that's going on. I gotta deal with the cooling hose. I gotta deal with the cooling hose, the vacuum lines, the cable for the alternator. I gotta do all that over there, but I'm gonna take that cable off because I'm not going through that again. I'm not going through that again. So I'm talking about the alternator cable that goes over there. I'm taking that off. I ain't going through that again. Now I'm trying to get the cooling hose up and out the way. I think I'm gonna start on the back since them two are already loose. I'm gonna start back there and take that out, take them out. But I gotta pop the rail. I gotta pop the injector rail gas line off, or whatever you call it. I gotta pop the gas rail off. And once I get that out the way, I can get to my injectors and see how they look. Let's get back to it. Let me just bring y'all in as I go. Alright, I got all four of them out. I got the rings off them too, but they down on the engine, so I made sure they wasn't still up there because I got the new ones. This one, you can see it's cracked here. Oh yeah, blood, sweat, and tears in this, for real. The truck that made me cry. This truck that made me bleed. The truck that made me sweat. Just to keep this thing up and running good. And so the only thing my issue was that I don't like that it's stumbling once I get to a certain speed. So I don't know if it's a spark plug or it's the injectors and everything. I got new injectors, so I might well put them on there. And like I said, them two coils back there, I believe that's 7 and 8. They is loose. So with them being loose and everything, I want to go in there. I want to check the spark plugs and everything too, because I do not feel like rethreading and retapping another one. When I bought this truck, it wasn't running. I think it was spark plug 3 or 4 back there that had to be retapped, and I retapped it myself. I ain't had no issue out of it before, but still, I'm just going through here and checking everything, make sure replace my injectors, probably clean up the spark plugs and everything. Look at them. Yeah, I got my compressor there, so don't worry. I blew out all the dust and the dirt, the grit, the grind, all that. Wish I could clean it a little bit better, you know. But you know, pay attention to your vehicle. It'll talk to you. It been talking to me. I literally put my doggone sweat and blood into it. But yeah, I'm finna get the other ones. I might as well just throw them on. I ain't had them for down there. I didn't have the old ones for down there. I don't know how long I had them. 3 or 4 years maybe. I say the rings on here don't look too bad. Well, on this one don't. But the other 3 is down. The other 3 is on the engine somewhere down there. They somewhere down there, but they didn't fall into the so I got them. I'm gonna try to look at them, make sure they all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, ain't got them. I been had them. So why not put them on there? Like I said, I'm not gonna throw these away either. I'm not gonna throw them away. You can probably clean them and get some caps and replace them and everything. So, I want to clean them, line them all up.
Morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right, yourself?
Good.
Yep. Just working on this old thing again.
Yeah.
and it never stops.
Yeah, I always see you. Are you a mechanic or something?
Kind of.
Oh.
Yeah, self-taught how to work on.
Because you do your own.
Yeah.
Fix your own car. Nowadays.
Yeah, too much money.
I have a, maybe you heard about a car seal.
Yeah.
I figured out one time. I said, I gotta do something in case at least
it messed up
or something.
Yeah. Nope, I ain't got that protection. I gotta be the protection.
Yeah.
I noticed it been starting like stumble.
Yeah.
Like once I get up to once I get like 5 miles or something like that, it starts to stumble like it's misfiring or something wrong with the injectors or something. So I'm just gonna replace. So I already had them. I'm just gonna replace them, take my spark plugs out and everything, check them.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. You know.
Yeah. Got to keep it running.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, take care.
All right, you too. Thank you. So, yeah, that's all. Once I get that, once I put these in and get them seated and everything, then I'm gonna pull the spark plugs. I'm gonna pull the coils out and everything, and I'm gonna check the boot. Probably put some more dielectrical grease on them and everything. Basically, this is a some type of tune-up, but it's not a full tune-up. Like I said, it's been 36 something thousand miles since I put the spark plugs and coils in. And the dielectric grease, you never know what's going on inside of it. Once you put that stuff in there and put it on, you don't know what's going on with it. So, like I said, all of it is just a simple tune-up without changing the spark plugs or the coils. And all I'm doing is changing the fuel injectors and everything, so that it can get back to running way smoother than what it is. Back on Blueford, wrenching on them again. Got my injectors out. I'm gonna replace them. I already had them, so just gonna replace them. I literally put my blood, sweat, and tears into this doggone truck. And it treated me good. It treated good. It was stumbling at about after 5 miles after it actually warms up. It was stumbling. So I don't know if it's the fuel injectors or my spark plug coil. So I'm just gonna check everything. So this is number 8. This is spark plug number 8, and it looks okay. It don't look too bad. The gap don't look too bad. So I'm gonna put it back in there, but first I'm gonna put my bore scope down in there. I want to take a picture of the piston down in there and see how it look down in there. So, you know, check for carb buildup and stuff like that. But this one does look fine. I'm gonna check to see how much dielectrical grease is on the tip of it. Like I said, I look down at these. I know one of these I replaced with an old one. I think these are my new ones, and I think this is the old one. But I'm uncertain which one is which. But I know once I look at the heads, I know which one I put in there. I think this might be one of the old ones, and this might be the new one here. Cause I kept a coil. I kept one coil and one spark plug when I changed the for just in case. You know, if one blew out, I could put the other one. I use one of the old spark plugs and one of the old coils in there. I still got one in the back of the truck. I got one spark plug and one coil in the back of the truck for just in case. Anyway, I'm gonna get this bore scope. I'm gonna find what camera app I use to be able to look down into this thing. This is spark plug number 7. Yeah, this is spark plug valve 7. Again, it don't look too far off from the first one. It don't look too far off, but it do look like it got more electrolyte or whatever that thing is in between. It do look like it's a little bit thicker than the other one. But again, ain't no problem. I got my bore scope, so I'm gonna look at that valve too. It's just a bore scope, the camera. I'm just stick it down in there. So I got an app, so I'm gonna do that. This is valve 6, coil boot, and it really don't look too bad. But I don't like the fact that it's pinch. It's like it's pinch on both sides, but as far as I can see, ain't nothing wrong with it. And then, I don't know, it looks like it got some type of, it's like some type of moisture right there, but to me it seems fine. I ain't a professionalized mechanic, but it don't seem too bad. What I'm about to do is I'm about to blow it out around there before I pull that spark plug out. But so far the spark plugs look good. They all look good. It's time consuming doing this way, pulling them out, checking them, making videos. I'm finna run through it though, cause I don't wanna have to keep stopping making videos and using the bore scope and trying to keep going. So I'm gonna blow it out, add new dielectrical grease, and call it that. I'm saying they don't look too bad. But let me get to it. So all of these is off the the driver's side, bank 2, I think, or bank 1, whatever it is. All these is 7, 8, 876. And then all of these are 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all the same on this side, and these are different. Like you'll think, like they all different. So overall, they don't look bad, but they quite really is dirty. Like I said, I got them, so why not just put them on here? Yeah, I got them, why not put them on here? Like I said, I pulled 3 spark plugs on this side. They all look pretty much the same. They don't look too bad. I didn't pull this spark plug, but I took the boot off, and I put new dielectric grease on. I'm gonna do the same to this, I guess, on this side, but I'm not pulling all the spark plugs. I'm not gonna pull them. Just to check them and look at them, put them back. I think the spark plugs is good. I think I really just had a dirty injector, so. Or I got a vacuum leak somewhere. One of the two. I really think it's this crankcase fitting I got on here. But I might pull the first 2. I might pull the first 2 spark plugs to see how it look, and then put them back in. Cause it's just too much going on over here, and I'm not draining my coolant just to have a little bit more easy access, and I don't want to be over here fighting around all this stuff at the moment. I still got to put that brass. Fitting the other one I got in this line, and maybe lengthen it so that this is not too short. Anyway, let me put the other new injectors in on this side, and then I can start pulling the coils and putting them in. Alright, and I got all these fuel injectors in. I'm debating if I want to pull a couple of spark plugs on this side and check them out to see if it's a spark. But it's a tough battle on this side. Again, I got all this stuff going on, and I'm not draining my coolant or moving these holes and wasting coolant. But I'm just gonna pull the boots. I'm just gonna pull the boots and put dielectrical grease on them, and if it still stumbles, then I had no choice but to come on this side and check out the spark plugs on this side. Because like I said, I know I pulled 3 on that side. I pulled 8, 7. Yeah, I pulled 8, 7, 6. And 5. On this side. Well, I didn't pull 5 spark plug. But I pulled the coil boots, put new dielectrical grease on them. Well, I put all these damn injectors on, just have to pull them back off. I gotta pull every last one of them motherfuckers back off. Wanna know why? Because they don't work for this engine. They do not work for this engine. So man, I gotta take every last one of them damn injectors back off. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun. Man, I'm pissed off, man. I came out here probably about a little bit before 9 o'clock this morning, and I went to put these injectors I had for about like 3 years. I had these damn injectors. I was parked down here, but it got too damn hot, so I need some shade. Once I found out that them damn injectors don't work, I'm hoping it's the injectors. And if nothing, injectors, it's something to do with my spark. But my like my coils or something. But man, I put these damn injectors on here, and I put these damn injectors on here, and these motherfuckers don't even work. I'm hoping this. I put these 4 back on. These are my old ones. Now I gotta take off that side and put them back on there. All 4 of these are my old ones. I'm gonna put these back on the other engine. So I just think that these not Ford OEM whatever you call these damn thing. Fuel injector. I'm exhausted. I've been out here since 8:30, almost 9 something. Changing these and I pull all the spark plugs on this side and stuff for the first bank. The first valve, and re-put anti-seize on the bottom on I put new dielectrical grease on the coils, and then I put everything back together. I started the truck up, man. This damn thing run like it's a misfire and all type of shit. And my only thing is, like, it wasn't doing that before I put them damn injectors on, so now I gotta put my old ones back on. And then if it does do that, then I have to come back in here and pull the damn nope, I'm gonna pull them once I get these injectors in. But I'm gonna pull the coils back out and probably wipe the electrical grease off of it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm so good at working at this truck. Working on this truck. I had to do it twice. Came out here 8:30 this morning. About 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning. Took everything off to get to my old injectors to put these on. I put these on, put everything back on, start up my truck. It's running rough as ever, like it's misfiring. So I believe these do not go to my truck. They probably go to a 4.6 or they may go to a 4.6 or something else, but it don't go to this. It don't go to this expedition. So I had to take everything back off again, take all the injectors back out, put the old ones back in, put everything back together. I'm on the last step now, where I gotta put the EGR valve back on, put everything back together, and I'll see if that's an issue. If not, then I have to go over here to these coils and check these coils, because I put electrical grease on them. So yeah, I like working on my truck so much that I do it twice. So it is confirmed. It is confirmed that it was these fuel injectors. These fuel injectors is not for this truck. The old ones is back on. It's running smoothly. It's not shaking like it's misfiring. These injectors for another vehicle, probably for a 4.6. They're probably for a 4.6. Now, I'm hoping that the stumbling is gone. But if not, I know which coil it is. It's back here. I switched it when I pulled the first 2 out because they was loose. But I put a new dielectrical grease on it, so hopefully it's not. It still got that little shake in it. Oh. Make sure you put everything on. But I'm good though. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's good enough.